Power, the capacity to influence, lead, dominate, or otherwise have an impact on the life and actions of others in society. What does it mean to have power? In our society, it means to be able to bend the people to their will. It is greater than money, it is greater than being famous. This is the goal. But how far will you go to get power? Will you destroy the people who raised and took care of you? Will you betray the species you're a part of to join a coalition of bloodthirsty demons? Or will you kidnap your fiancée and use her as bait to achieve your goal? This is what our dear friend Azel did, and man did it work out for him. These are the consequences of too much power. After defeating the always beautiful Shannon, which you can check out in my previous video, we arrive at the hotel to see our Commander-in-Chief, Olivia, gone from the hotel. We are met with 3 of the most devastating soldiers I have ever faced. It is a hard-fought battle, full of amazing moves, strategy, and technique. We manage to survive and start looking for Olivia. Of all the places they decide to hide out, we end up in the barren desert, where we spend most of our time trying to not fall in the quicksand and watching our enemies go through the same thing. Here we see Dr. Iron 2.0, who is now carrying a Duracell battery to not run out of energy. We manage to defeat him and finally go into the random pyramid floating in the air. We manage to defeat 3 rounds of annoying enemies, and we get to meet Great Sensei. After his ceremonious entrance, we go into a hard battle. His handle of the sword as well as his clone jutsu gives us a lot of trouble, but using the God Hand and an umbrella I found to protect our friend from the sun, we dispatch him. After fighting some rabid bad guys, we finally meet Belze, the boss of the 4 Devas. It is a little odd that we meet him so soon, but he doesn't lose time and turns into his demon form, which is a bug. It's funny that Elvis and Shannon had what would be real scary demon forms, but Belze is just a simple bug. A really pesky one when he changes to his second form. We throw everything at him to kill it, since we don't have bug spray, and we are able to take him out. He reveals that Olivia is hidden at the Angra tower. We arrive at the tower and face the remains of the demon's army. They are very vicious, trying to gain up on me, and even bring a trident demon to take me out. After a few hard-hitting moments, we are able to enter the tower to face the last 3 bosses. Gorilla Mask, who has come back for round 2, the obese ninjas, and the Afro Fist. Each of these guys made me suffer in their own high-flying, powerful, and painful ways. After we take care of them, we go one more round with Azel. Azel is going all out this time, and there is no test like the last time we faced him. Olivia is held hostage by the demon's power. Even though we suffered our way to this point, we have become a lot stronger than last time, to the point that we forced Azel to use his demon hand to attempt to stop us. We finally defeat him and humiliate him for one last time. Now, remember how we talked about power? Azel's mission to become powerful made him make drastic decisions, and even become part of the 4 Devas to get that power. But this whole time, he was being manipulated by Belze, and uses his body to resurrect Angra, the demon god responsible for this invasion. The journey for power has ended for Azel. This whole time that he thought he was in control of his destiny, the demons outplayed him, and made him part of their game. Seeing his fate coming soon, he gets rid of his God Hand, in the form of ripping his arm off. Yeah, he literally ripped his freaking arm off, and throws it to us to finally be able to dual wield the God Hand. Azel is consumed by the demons and Angra finally shows. Now this is a true demon, super big and scary, like a demon is supposed to be. I'm looking at you, Belze. Angra is super strong, has a lot of resistance and a lot of power. We face a lot of problems with his long distance attacks and his use of size. He is able to create demons, which explains where they all come from every time I defeated one of his soldiers. With some well-placed attacks, intellectual use of the God Hand, and my totally natural and in no way guided use of agility, we defeated Angra and sent him back to hell. After freeing Olivia, we learned that the demons could show up anytime through the use of the humans, the same way they took over Azel as well as several other soldiers. With both God Hands, we find out that we will be protecting the world from now on, even though we aren't exactly excited about it. After what looked like a potential love scene, we are chased by Olivia with an axe to end our final mission. I want to thank everyone for joining and watching my videos. I have really enjoyed my playthrough of God Hand and hope you did too. You can check out the whole playlist in the description below. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time.